Hi there, let's take a look at gold chart. We'll cover the weekly market structure, check out the short-term trends, so you can learn how to assess the risk of next price move, even if you are new to chart analysis. From a big picture perspective, the short term is a markup, while the markdown situation for the medium term hasn't completely over. So it hasn't completely finished yet. So it is a tricky situation right now because there are a group of people expecting, hey, it's going to go back to retest the previous high of around 5,600, right? But the other half, or I don't know whether it's half or 40% or 30%, but there's a group of people saying it is just a bounce, okay? It is going to come back down to lower levels where maybe as low as where it started to climb, okay? Somewhere around the range of 2000s, or some more positive, slightly positive people would think it's the 3,200 to 3,450, the yellow range, where the consolidation happened between April to September last year. Okay, some people saying, oh, even if it comes back to adjust, it is going to stop at around that range. It is not going to go back to the 2024 level. So let's see what happens, because if the situation is different, that's going to lead to different levels of support. Because if the economic situation, recession or not, and whether the Fed is going to print money or not, a lot of factors are going to kick in. And what's the cause of the recession? Or if the recession really triggers a meltdown of the market and people need to cash out using gold or sell whatever they have, that's going to lead to a very different short-term crash scenario, all right, before the money printing start again, right? So imagine the sequence of events. The market starts to realize there's something wrong and starts to adjust. People got it wrong and they have margin calls or whatever, for whatever reason they need cash. And then they have to sell something. And in this case, it may be gold, it can be silver, it can be something else. That's what's going to drive it down. Then central banks step in to start to have stimulus measures, may it be money printing, lowering interest rates, whatever those measures are. That's going to push the price of commodities from that initial cash out crash to the next move upward. So it's a very tricky situation, as well as transition period, which depends on what happens. That's going to differ quite a bit. Okay, how about the short-term trend then? The short-term trend, going back to the 4650, this resistance level that we talked about last session. All right, so the decision came in that it pushes the price above the 4480, like we said, like around 21st of August. So now that it is getting rejection from 4650, and the trend line is positioned at this point, one thing we need to do is to first adjust the trend line because of this move. So it's not rising as steep as before. Assuming this is what the trend really is, okay, so we can adjust the state tag. So 27th, if the price really comes down, there's still a 2C's decision point. What is 2C's if you're new? It's continuation of the short-term trend, meaning in this case, it is going to break a resistance in order to continue up, or it breaks the trend support. That's the second C, a change. Okay, continuation or change. This one points to 8th of September. But given the market are all waiting for the economic data and the central bank speeches coming out from the US, China, and probably Europe as well. So that's going to drive a lot of the price actions in the next few days, all right, especially near the end of the week. So gold, that's the picture for now. But also, one more point is the dollar index, the DXY. So we see this drop started on the 28th of July. And in a few days' time, gold price started to react, trade sideways while the DXY went sideways. And then when DXY dipped, it pushes up again. So right now, yesterday, today, DXY climbed a little, and that's why it is being suppressed. So the correlation right now is pretty obvious as of this moment. It's an inverse relationship. It's not always the case, okay? Most of the time, during 2005 and now, is almost like an inverse, but sometimes it's more violent, sometimes it's less violent. But prior to that, in 2024, that's not really the case because the DXY has been staying up, but gold price also went up as well. So the situation is a little bit different. Currently, it is more reacting to the DXY price. And before we finish, of course, every time we have to look at this. The gold versus the US M2. It is climbing back to the overprint level again. So there are a couple of levels in this chart. Because that's how we can tell where gold actually is versus money printed. Because if we don't look at this, we just look at the nominal price of gold, we will say, oh, it's basically keep going up. How do we know? It's like at the higher range in historical average, or is it at a reasonable level? So in the past, what we can see is at the years we've got financial crisis or whatever market crisis that was, gold actually dropped back to a lower level below the white line over here. All right. As of now, it's not the case. So those are the situations where I mentioned in the beginning, people are cashing out for whatever reason. But this time, it is not the case. It is still hovering around at this high level. It is getting back to the point where 2011, when it peaked. All right. But if we are comparing to the pre-dot-com period, right? Or even in the combined with the 70s, the debasement crisis, right? The US dollar trust crisis. All of these combined put the current gold level around the panic crisis plus overprint range. So that's why you can see it's bouncing between those two lines. It's not as bad as in the late 70s or 80s, but still high enough that it went over the early 70s period. Maybe it can go even higher, depending on the situation. But for now, it is trying to find a foot staying around this rate drop and overprint range, much like what it did somewhere between 2010 and 2013. Okay, so that hopefully gives you a better sense in terms of history where gold current price actually is, right? In terms of historical levels. Remember to subscribe to see the next update. See you.